Hey guys, this video is brought to you by the crew at Softball Fans. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video for a good way to get some good pricing on this, as well as all the other products they have to offer. Alright everybody, BP Hero checking back in here. What we got here today, I'm out here hitting with my man Tony with the 2019 Easton Ghost. Thanks, as you saw in the intro, to Softball Fans for getting this to me so I could check it out. Me and Tony are back on the normal field we use here for BP. That's basically 290 all the way around. The balls we use in this video are nothing but Evil 52-300 game balls and the Evil BP 52 pluses. This bat is a 28 ounce, approved for ASA only, and has about 50 swings on it from Tony's round before we got started with it here.
That's already better size.
This is advertised as a mid-load, and I would say that is a true assessment. Easton did a good job of, making this mid-load and making sure, a lot of the weight was kind of around the taper, which is what the idea of a mid-load is. It's not so much that the weight is all in the end of the bat like an in-load, and it's not in the handle to make it feel smooth like a balanced bat. They pretty much put it just right in the middle. The barrel on this is 13.5 inches, and just like last year's Ghost, it honestly didn't sound or feel all that great, but performance-wise, this was a vast improvement over last year's. This is the two-piece bat, and it did have a stiff handle like an Easton usually does. Nothing really new to report there. If you've swung on an Easton, you know what these handles feel like. There's no really whip or flex or anything like that in them. If you've been a subscriber of mine for any time at all, you know I'm not a huge fan of swinging mid-loads. For whatever reason, I just can't get them to work with my swing, and I just fight it for the whole round of BP. So I usually do some tee work, but I know some people like to see live performance of a bat too. So my guy Tony here could swing the tar out of him for whatever reason, so I recruited him to help me with this video. He and I both agreed that this is a vast improvement over last year's model in terms of the feel and the performance. The feel and sound wasn't great at all, just kind of a cheap, hollow type sound, and even just the feel of the ball off the bat was just odd. And I know it has to do with the Ghost Tech and all that stuff, and I'm just not a big fan. But this did seem to perform good, even with only having like 50 swings on it. The sweet spot was kind of odd. Most big barrel bats, the sweet spot is located in the center of the barrel, and there's a little bit on each side of it you can kind of work with that you can still get some decent performance out of. But we actually found this to be pretty unforgiving once you worked up towards the end, hardly anywhere past the middle of the sweet spot. But it seemed to do fine going the other way. But all things considered, especially comparing this to last year's model, Easton is moving in the right direction with this one. I was even able to sneak a few out of this field from on the tee with this one, so it's at least somewhat of a decent performer if your boy's able to do that. This probably isn't something that I would go out and recommend unless you do like mid-loads. I know there's a few other manufacturers that make them, and some of them are somewhat popular. So if you do like those and you're interested in trying one of these, I definitely say go for it. It's going to have that good mid-load feel to it. Decent performance, by far better than last year's, so pick one up and give it a try. That's all I got for this review, guys. Thanks for stopping in and checking it out. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications. I'll see you in the next one. All right, everybody, here we are at the end of the video, and I'm going to show you how to get some of that pricing I was talking about. And for that, what we're going to do is head over to Softball Fans Forum. We're going to log in, put in your credentials here. If you don't have any, you can make an account, but you can't use mine. We're going to go up to the search box here and type in the name Me Loco Man, as I've got it spelled here. We're going to hit the search button, then come on down and click on Chad's name, which is Me Loco Man. Click on Start a Conversation, which is Softball Fans' version of a personal message. Come on down, type in a conversation title so you can send this bad boy off. And then all you got to do is type in how much for whatever product you're looking at, and hit the Start Conversation button to send him a message, and he'll get you fixed up with a good price on whatever it is you need.